So I finally got a chance to finish editing and do the voiceover on this one. It's been about 2 weeks in the making. I've been really busy and falling behind like crazy, but this is what it looks like. I'm wrapping the straps around my arms, doing a full rollover, then going back the other way. There's a lot of cool applications that you could add this into more advanced flows, and at the end of the video I'll go over 3 advanced flows that you can move it into, but in the meantime, let's learn how to do it. So I'm always going to be pronating my grip a lot and flaring my elbows. So I'm going to be turning my hands inwards and flaring my elbows as much as possible because I want to wrap the straps around my mid tricep. I don't want the strap to be too close to my elbow for 2 reasons. One, it's going to wreak havoc all over those the tendons and ligaments in your elbow. It's really painful. And the other thing too is the closer the straps are to your elbows, the more likely you are to fall off the rings. And I'm going to be honest, you're going to fall a lot. So as you see here, mid tricep, elbows flared, and I'm pulling really hard into the rings. So it's really important to keep a ton of tension and pull hard into the rings. You see me pulling there? As I'm going backwards too, I'm just going to put my head backwards and pull really hard forward on the rings. That's going to give me the control to steer myself around as I flip over and not just flip too fast and fall and collapse. So the same thing, you see how my hands are kind of shaking because I'm pulling outwards and forwards on the rings at the same time. Always straps mid tricep, flare your elbows as hard as possible. Let's watch this again in slow motion. So mid tricep on the wrap, elbows wide, and I'm pulling with a lot of force into those rings. So I'm pulling forward on the rings and a bit outward to make sure that the straps stay mid tricep and don't start sliding around and I don't fall in. Now as I'm going backwards, watch. I'm going to pull into the straps, pull into the rings, and that's what's going to give me the control to reverse my motion slowly. Because if you don't put a lot of tension into the rings, I'm telling you, what's going to happen is, as you roll backwards again, you're going to throw your head back, you're going to start rolling backwards, and you're just going to drop right between the rings. So right now we're going to go over the advanced applications. So I'm starting here with a high fallout, and now as I pull the rings back to my legs, I'm going to flare my elbows out as wide as possible and roll forward. So I can't stress this enough, the more flexible you are, the more this will help. And now I'm also driving backwards and arching my back. So what I love about this is I have the hollow body of my thoracic in the original fallout. Then after I roll the straps, I'm going to drive backwards and arch my back. So again, I'm big on changing spinal alignment. I love going from hollow to arch. It's huge, it makes me feel really good, and I feel like the stretch reflex just gives me extra strength. So love it, absolutely love it. So here's just the muscle up. I love coming out of muscle ups and wrapping the straps. As you see, it went a little closer to my elbows there. That hurt, that's not ideal, but it gets a little sloppy when you're using muscle up transitions. It's never going to be as clean as you want when you're doing this from a muscle up. Lastly, I'm just going to show the handstand entry. I'm using a low bar, so there's no worry about me flipping over the top. If you notice, my Achilles tendon kind of slaps against the bar. That's always great. I love doing ring handstands with a bar where I have that as like the safety net so that my feet don't flip over. So again, when you're doing a handstand, you want to get back up. Notice how I don't allow my body to over-rotate. You got to be very slow in the rotation. I hope this helps. Love you guys.